Welcome to this video. It will be about Nvidia and basically making sure that we put all the confirmations together for the highest probability of it to work out. So what you will see in this video, it's how exactly we are taking everything that we're seeing and putting it as a plan for an entry, stop loss, and take profit. There is a lot to learn in there. Make sure that you let us know what you took away in the comments. Make sure to subscribe and like so we can get to a certain amount of subscribers to start doing those things live so you can enjoy them with us in real time. Thank you, enjoy, and see you inside. So, what's happening? We are basically going to chart the highest probability for a move of for new longs within Nvidia. Okay, remove. 1 second. Let me just put this link so you get that. Yeah. Nvidia high level tech analysis. Joining? I just got right now. Remove. Okay, phenomenal. Okay. Okay, so we are going to start and speak about Nvidia for the highest possibility of a new swing low for an entry higher. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove all of my drawings, okay, to start fresh with my analysis here. And what I want to let you know is basically many times I recognize on a video I might say that, okay, or this. And why I usually say such two words is because I'm looking at the cursor, at the cross here, which I just made it larger. Okay, how I do that? If you want to do it for yourself as well, you go to settings, okay, right click settings, and you go to canvas at crosshair, and basically you can choose which thickness you would like and how see-through you want to have it. Usually I would recommend no more than 50 so you can see somewhat of the candle wick overall as well. Okay, that's it. So that's what I did for my settings. Right now, what I'm seeing with the highest possibility, okay, is maybe a visit at such trend line, which goes horizontally, okay, in a shape. And we can see that we have multiple of, touches before an aggressive break here, touch again, of the candle, of the wicks of the candle, and then almost touched here. When it touched here, almost touched at this low, lower high, and then create a new lower high on such trend line with the low of the wick and went much higher. So when it gets somewhere in such price on the trend line of, let's say, by September with earnings, depends, of course. If earnings come positive, it can have a very large spike to the high, to the new highs. But in this earnings, unless it breaks under this trend line aggressively, if it comes to retest, we want to re-enter for a swing higher. And in theory, our stop loss will be here, but I will enter knowing Nvidia will go much higher. I will not want to exit here at this wick and the trend line. I wouldn't want to exit because most likely maximum it will go down to here, because we are looking here at this low as well before a massive gap up overnight session, right? So this would be potentially our entry desire. Okay, now I would say this max stop loss should be okay, even though we can hold, because it will most likely rally. Okay, now this trend line, we want to make sure that we put an alert. Okay, sorry, yeah, we put an alert, we put the longest we can for that alert, because we don't know when it's going to touch the trend line, and we can write a message on this alert as well. Been respected very much since, let's say, this level here, September 23rd. September 23rd. September 23rd. September 23rd. Okay, so I believe that's good. Okay, what I can write here also, look to enter with 100 and hold for new highs. Okay, hold for new highs. That would be a great area to enter for new highs. That would be awesome. Okay, so let's say an example, we enter here long. Let's say we enter here even. Okay, at price of 96 and 42 cents. And let's say we put our stop loss here. That's 100 shares. 100 shares. Basically, we are risking about $1,154. Okay, for a potential of earnings of 4,658. Okay, so that's basically what we're seeing. Now, it might also, let's an example, go even lower. We are risking $5,000 to go to 50. I doubt it. To go to 50, I doubt it. They need to have a massive crisis. Okay, so this is my plan for this trade with Nvidia, of holding the 100 shares for a new swing higher. If it doesn't work because earnings come very strong and just have a massive spike higher, then I will still hold this trend line for a retest unless it goes to, again, like over $200. Okay, so this is for Nvidia. Now, of course, what we can do right now here as well, it's look for a strong confirmation as well with, let's say, an example, what you call this will be supply and demand. Supply and demand, we can look for great supply and demand that will be an additional confirmation for us. We don't have here support and supply and demand. Those lines that you see, yellow and blue, they are basically extended trading business hours, so or after night session when the market is closed. Okay, so 1 second, 3 hours, 2 hours. 2 hours, 3 hours. We have a bit of 2 hours there. 1 hour. 1 hour, no. 2 hours. Let me see again. No. And it was tested multiple of times already. 1 hour, no. 195. No. We have this one at 195. Wow, this actually great. So we have this 195. Template of 195. And we have here as well 195. Okay, it's still those supply and demand will still meet with the trend line eventually, of course, but it's pretty much almost New Year's. It's in a couple of months, so let's see if that will happen. That actually will mean a lot more strength to that trend line, because the farther out that it comes back, it has a fairly better opportunity of holding. If it happens very frequent, that it's revisiting the trend line, most likely it's very weak trend line and you don't want to use it. Let's continue. 90 minutes. 45 minutes. No. 30 minutes. I don't like that wick on the top, but it's okay. 15 minutes. No, I don't see that. Now, what we want to see, only one thing here, is we want to see, that's the 100. We want to see the whole numbers, which are psychology number on the chart, and they tend to play a support and resistance. I'm looking at 95. We can see that 95 played as a strong whole number that was respected very much, and you can see a massive break above. So this, it's a whole number. Okay, whole number, and this is a weak low of a weak retest of the trend line. I just want to write those little messages, so in the future when it touches those areas and I'm on a small time frame of 1 minute, I know exactly what they represent in the event it's coming there. Remove, 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 remove. Okay, so now what we see here only from the top, potentially you could have see a trend line, but that's why it's great to put those trend line so you can see if they are touching exactly or not. That's why this tool is very good. Now, let's see. So I will have this alert. If it's in those two areas, it's additional confirmation, but not working as a confirmation just as of yet. If we will hold also this swing high, and we are seeing like from this low to this high, and we are seeing that it's retesting this 50% Fibonacci, then it's can give us additional confirmation for a rally. Now, if it will be right by this trend line, that will be the best for us. That will be the best for us. Okay, very good. So this will be on my Nvidia. I will journal that right now, and I will journal on that, and we'll go to the next trade. Remove, 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 remove. Okay. Remove, 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 remove. I will just do my picture. Wow, this actually 12 hours, very interesting 12 hours. 6 hours. 6 hours, even better. Wow, I didn't recognize at first. There is this 6 hours. which is very crazy interesting, which form I will be trading here. That's very interesting because I have this 6 hours. I didn't see it, and it's a very good formation. Very good formation. So now I'm in a dilemma as to if I want to enter in the 6 hours or the 195 hours, minutes. That's why I would prefer to enter with the highest probability that is closer to the trend line. So basically, just to recap on my Nvidia trade and make sure that I journal my plan. So basically, then I can plan my trade. Sorry, trade my plan and not trade my emotions. So what happened here now, also I was checking the moving averages, and you can see that the 200-day, it's somewhere in that area where I'm putting my stop loss, and it meets with the trend line. It's meeting also with the trend line, so it's actually a stronger confirmation as well. Now, it's not there as of yet, but by the time the price will get closer to the 200 moving averages, day moving averages, it should be somewhere in that area, a bit above it or a bit under it, doesn't matter, but it's gonna need to be respected as well. So what happened, I was just watching the video as well, and what I could see that I was trying to say I will risk 100 shares here. I don't personally recommend to do that because at the end of the day, we want to make sure that first we build confidence around the strategy before putting a whole amount and risking whatever amount and just trying to chase money to potentially make more money or lose, let's say an example, up to 1,000. But my risk to reward on each trade, I want to start with 100 to redefine my strategy, have all my entries, exits, take profit, stop losses, and everything in place before I start trading with higher volume or with such wide risk to rewards. So I will start by journaling my trade. We'll take right now a picture. Okay. Oh, my order got filled. Let me just see here. Wow, what a drop. That's why, you know something, I wanted to put my entry here. And I said, no, let me hold it and put my entry where my stop loss is. And you see right here, it's getting closer to this figure. But right now, bears want to bring it down and hold, and the bulls will want to push it higher to protect to roughly 50, should be, yeah. That's a massive volume should have gotten in. The fact that it's closed under the VWAP, not that good for us, but this massive wick is good. We will need to see now massive volume bringing it higher. See 500, and all of a sudden 5,000 plus. That's a big difference. You can see the volume was raising, and look here. Wow, here much more in terms of volume. 7,000. How it's respecting this level a lot. Respecting this level a lot. That's why I wish I had here also more tree, let's say, and have that tight risk to reward and 6 shares, and my average entry would be much lower. Would be phenomenal, but it's okay. It will need to break this wave up aggressively. Which we are already almost having more volume than this one candle. So let's see. I almost want to exit here to re-enter if anything here. And I can enter with 6 shares, risking 2 here. Okay, new 30 minutes, 12. It's 45 minutes. Interesting. Why I don't exit? Only because it can rally a whole lot more higher. And here you see it's respected this level, but not that. With the wicks. So, okay, for the fact that it's literally by VWAP, it needs to break VWAP and this trend line, and we'll save. One second, hold. Okay, perfect. That was good. Now it's need just to rally break the shit out of this trend line. Perfect. That's breaking it a bit. Not fully as of yet, but it's doing some job of that. Another 30, 20, 26 seconds before we get to a new candle. So you can see here was massive volume down, and then we have here less volume in that candle than this one. This one has over 1200, this one 1100. Now for the fact that it needs to break this, otherwise we are at a risk that it will go lower. Okay, I will close this right here. Okay, because I'm thinking it will be going lower potentially because it's rejected of the, what you call this, the trend line. It's open right under the VWAP and has here a doji, and this candle was a lot of volume, but you can see it's pushed higher. So maybe at the same time you can say that you can see this candle was pushing down and then half of the volume brought it back up. So you know what, no big deal. It is what it is, and it might move higher, but we just close the position. And now this shows a bit more promising. It just need to cross this one and we are on a rally. And you can see it's actually just crossed the, what you call this, the VWAP here on the RSI. $0. Yeah, so more or less had a bit of a profit taken from that, not much, but it's okay. In a way, it was a planned trade, but and very good stop loss location put, but obviously could have held a lot more. Right there, you can see what a rally missed on an opportunity of that type of rally. It's probably will go to this area. No, I already got out. Let me just finish my plan on that. Oh shit. Hold on. Nvidia. Plan for long. I don't really see a reason to look for a short. So I don't see a reason to look for a short. My best desire of trade will be to enter at the trend line close to a trend line. Confirmations will be trend line. So whole number 95 3 200 moving averages and for a lot of volume traded by the trend line and 95 and 95 5 and number 5 very very strong stock. Okay, there will be earnings on Wednesday. There will be earnings on Wednesday. I believe it will be this Wednesday, which is tomorrow after market close. and most likely it just will already have that push higher because overall it's always delivered on expectations of earnings and all those stuff. 4 times split, 10 times split. Wow. Okay. So what happened for it to come here? It's very unlikely at the moment, but who knows? We are looking for the best opportunity or best probability for it to work out. So it might visit us there. Entry, entry. I will want to best enter at 95, entry 95. And I would want to put my stop loss 9060. So let me see something. 9060. That's what I think could be as my stop loss. $90.60 and entry almost at 95. That's okay. I know exact. Okay, so 90.50. Very good, and honestly, look for a massive rally. Hold it through all the obstacles. I would call it like that, like the 100 moving averages, 50, 20, everything. Okay, 440 risk to reward, $4. 440. So let's just do the math. So 440. No, let's do the math like that. 100 divided by 440. I can go with 23 shares. 23 shares. Okay. 95 with 23 shares. Okay. Wow, you can see also a diversion here. How this low, right here, that matched with the 100-day moving averages of it's on basically July 30th, 2024. So it's on the RSI had a lower low than the price that it came on August 5th, and on the RSI it was higher than the low on 30th of July. And so it's a diversion because of price went lower, yet the RSI was higher on a daily chart, and then basically made a new high almost to the RSI and zoomed higher by a lot. So that's a very good indication that when the RSI will give us a confirmation here on the trend line as well, we can enter, hold until a reversal on RSI will appear. So sixth will watch RSI last time on July 30th. It went lower, and on August 5th, price went lower, but RSI was higher on a daily, seeing a diversion. Okay, stop loss will be at 90.60, risking $100. Putting my stop loss there because of a weak low, weak because of latest low of a because of because of the latest low of a week at 90.69. Okay, well, what I want just to say, this is my plan. However, what happened, I do see it also as a possibility that it will drop to, let's say, an example, this area of 195 minutes, the supply zone, and starting at 118, and then it will just change direction and rally higher much more. Okay, I do see that as a great possibility. But for the highest return and highest, probability of if it starts to go lower and crossing one zone of 195 minutes at 118 and crosses the next zone at 110 of 195 as well, either will get stopped by the 6 hours because it was nice formation and good locations, everything, or it will come as low as to the 95 area, 96 area. Okay, based on that, what my plan is, basically, welcome to this video. In this video, we analyze Nvidia, which basically we want to see the highest probability of it working out for our favor. Obviously, there might be many turn points for a nice rally, especially that Nvidia has earnings on Wednesday, okay, after the market is closed. So you want to make sure that you understand that most of the time Nvidia actually came out with over delivering on its P&L, and a lot of times it went to new highs because of its earnings. So what we understand, because history likes to repeat itself, if they will do that again, it might not come to our area of analyzation at this point, but maybe in later points in time it will come to different zones that we have as at the moment with the highest probability. If it comes to that and meets with more than one, confirmation, that will be trend lines, that will be supply and demand zone, that will be the moving averages, maybe the 200 or 100 that meets there, then we want to look for that long. Our plan here, basically what we will learn here in this video, is how to put those plans into place to make sure that we have the perfect entry, and basically how we plan this to meet to our risk to reward system elements. Okay, make sure that you let us know in the comments what you think about it. Subscribe and like. Thank you. Sorry, no, this was not very good. Hold on. You said to make it in points, so let me try this one. Welcome. In this video, we will be speaking about Nvidia. Nvidia has earnings on Wednesday after the market is closed, which will be the 28th of August. Okay. What you will learn in this video is how to create a plan, come to its tuition, and know exactly where is the highest probability of it to working out, and how to make sure that you make the trade work within your risk management system.